Hey everybody, what's up? I'm back on YouTube. I know it's been a really long time since I made a video. I actually made my first video a year ago, which is kind of crazy because it doesn't feel like a year ago, but I did do that a year ago. And even though I wasn't very consistent with it, I was so very proud of myself because that was my New Year's resolution for like 2 years, and then I finally made the video. So like that for me was like a big win. So this video, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of like quarantine things to do. And like the reason why I'm doing it is because like I know that in like the first 2 weeks I was so bored. Like I was so bored. So the first thing that I did, after the second week was I realized that I needed like a good space. So like that's one of the things that they recommend. Like if you want like a good space to like read or do work, like you need to create it. So I realized that like my room wasn't like what I wanted it to be. So then I decided to like remodel my room. And then I ended up painting my room, and then I ended up helping my dad like build something for my room. And that was really fun because like I love spending time with my family, and so we like got to bond while we were painting. Listen to like some old throwbacks. So yeah. So that's it. Been talking a lot today, so that's why I'm going to be showing you guys my bullet journal because I spent so much time on it. And this is like another thing that I had been procrastinating for so long, like literally for like 3 years. Like my sophomore year of high school, I like saw a bullet journal and I fell in love with it, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so pretty, I want to try it. And I've always loved practicing my handwriting and like doodling, so I was like, oh, that's like perfect for me. And so I finally got it at the beginning of January, and I was so excited to like write in it. When I first got it, like I couldn't wait. Like I bought special pens for it. So yeah, this has been like my most prized possession since I've got it in January, and I'm really proud of myself because I've been keeping up with it. I didn't do so good of a job in April, just because I started remodeling my house, so like I would just like know when my assignments were due because they're always due on the same day, so I would just be like, okay, I already know what I have to do. So I didn't like bother to it, but this is the last week of April, last day, so I decided that I was gonna do it. But I'm gonna show it anyways. So here is my title, Marilyn. I love it. Okay, the beginning is kind of rough because I was still like getting used to it, and I hated this. This was so ugly. I wanted to incorporate like the stickers that I bought, but then I realized that I just like doodling better than I like those stickers. Or maybe I just like need to find a better place with stickers. This one took me a while. I didn't even use it because I ended up going back to school and I forgot my journal here. Like I can't believe I had worked on it so hard, and like I was trying so hard not to forget it that I ended up forgetting it. So I didn't get to use the first week. So that's why these are empty. But yeah, that's January. And then my little period tracker. It was so funny when people first saw it. They were like, why do you just have period? They didn't get it at first. But then like they're like, oh, like period, like period. And it's from but then I loved February. February was so much fun to do. Like I think this is like my favorite month that I've written, like in terms of like the calligraphy for it, because it came out so nice. So proud of this one. I love doing this one too. Like I think this was my favorite part, like the notes, because I love the little arrow thing that I like did. Well, I got this from like the idea from Pinterest. Like I was really inspired by something that I saw on Pinterest, so that's why I did it. So this one is it. And then oh my gosh, this one, I love this one. Oh, I loved all of them, but like this one I got so many compliments on. Like people were like, oh my gosh, like this one is so pretty, like I can't believe you did it yourself. And I was like, yeah, I know, like I know. Sometimes I'm like, I can't believe I did that myself. But yeah, then this one is a little bit more simpler. March was definitely like my laziest month, like in terms of like the layout, because like in terms of what I had to do, like I had so many like March things to do. So yeah, March was very lazy, but it's kind of cute, I guess. Like I said, not a lot, like I didn't really try that much for March, kind of bad. And then the end of March. But then we brought it back in April, retro. My quarantine agenda. So at the top of my agenda was my vlog. So start and stay consistent. because that's definitely something that I said I was gonna do, because so many of my friends were like, Marilyn, when are you gonna post your video? You've been saying you're gonna post it for like weeks. And I was like, yeah, I know, I'm so sorry, like, I'm gonna do it. So I put it on the top of my list, and here we are, like week 5, and I'm just now doing it. And like I said, I remembered to actually do this because like I got my notification of like, oh, 1 year ago you started your video or whatever, like it's been 1 year. And I was like, it's been 1 year and I've only posted 2 videos. And this was something that I always wanted to do. Like I always wanted to do a YouTube channel. So I was like, okay, I need to like get back to it. I can't not give myself the opportunity to do it. So yeah. And then what else did I have? Make canvases. I actually did that. Read at least 2 books. Read school books, not books for my enjoyment, but I do have a book lined up. So I'm actually gonna like link like these 2 books that I like really recommend. And one of them is like a book that I've been recommending to everyone that asks me for like a book recommendation, because it's like the last book that I read, but it's also my favorite book. Watch 2 documentaries every week. Wanted to stay a little informed. Didn't do that. I watched 1 documentary so far. What else? Start writing. I've been trying to write my book. I have so like I am such I am an inconsistent person. I start things because I love trying new things. So like I'll start something for like a little bit, and then I'll like dip my toe into something else, and then I'll like do that. I just like to try so many things that that's why I'm also because I like 1 week I'll start doing makeup, and then the next week I'll like start writing, and then the next week after that I'll make a video, and then I don't know, I just like really like doing a lot of things. But I'm trying to stay more committed to everything that I do. So I need to start writing more because I used to love writing. Go through all of my emails. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be the most painful thing that I have to do. One time during my work shift I did that. Like I went through all of my emails. Oh my gosh, I just dropped something. That's okay. But yeah, one time I went through all of my emails. Not all of them. I went through like 200 emails in my Gmail account, and like I went through so many that was so many that I ended up getting like kicked out of my account. Like I couldn't go back on Google for like a day because I was just like clicking it so much, and I don't know, I guess it froze or something. It was weird. But if you know me, I have like an insane amount of unopened emails. And it's not because like I don't check my email. Like I see them and like I read the little description, and then like I know if it's like super important, I'll click on it. If it's not, then I'll just leave it. And a lot of the times I also just sign up for like a bunch of like things, so that's why I get so many emails. But I have like 30,000 emails. Exercise at least 1 hour every day. I haven't done that. I've only been exercising for 0 minutes. But I'm starting this week, like actually seriously starting this week, because that's like one of my target goals. Like I haven't hit that one, the physical one, but I'm gonna do that. And then I was so proud of April. April was so cute. And then this is the end of April. I loved April. April was really fun to do. And I haven't done May. I'm gonna start May tomorrow. So if you want to get into bullet journaling, definitely hit me up. I love writing, and I like love practicing my handwriting. So it's been really fun for me to do that, and it's like a good way to like distract yourself. And like I love listening to music, so I listen to music, like new music, while I do that. And it's just something that I really enjoy doing. But yeah, that's something. What's another thing? Oh, like if you have younger siblings, nephews or cousins, like I would encourage you to like check in on them and like see if they need tutoring with anything or like help with anything at all, because like if you're bored, like you could always just like make a lesson plan with them, or like do some fun activity, like take you back to your old days when you like planted like a little bean in like a bag and like watched it sprout, or like when you made a volcano with baking soda, and like that was so much fun. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of like things online that you could do, and I know that there have been some teachers that have like done some online lessons, so you could always play videos for them and like help them learn new material, introduce them to new things that you wish you had been introduced to when you were younger. Now's the time to do that, if you can. So yeah, that's one thing to do. And then what are other ways in which you could stay busy. Those are like more of like hands-on things and like things that you could do at home. But if you're someone that like likes to give to people, and like if you're more like what could you do at a bigger scale with the whole pandemic, I know that there are organizations that are looking for donations, money donations, so that they can send out food, or so that they can get more masks. So I've actually attached links in the bottom of the video. Here's like a little description of one of the places where you can donate to. Be doing something during this time that's more helpful at a bigger scale. But then like bringing it back to yourself, just even if you, on a physical aspect, even if you aren't like working out, just like making sure that you're at least stretching. That's like a big thing, at least 5 minutes of stretching. That way you're like, your muscles are moving, you're staying active. Even helping your little siblings, like doing like small stretches, that helps them stay active too, and you too. So I encourage you to try that with your family. Having game nights, doing karaoke, doing anything like that. So yeah, making playlists, like that's so much fun. I know that I have a quarantine playlist that I've attached. It is, the music that has been like playing through my mind, and like I've just been like playing that every single day since quarantine started. So I attached it because like I wanted to share my music, because like I love music and I love when people share music with me, and I want to do that too, share some music. Hopefully I was able to give you some ideas about like what to do. If you want, like not like picking up like something that you've always wanted to do but never could, you could do that now, like practicing a new instrument, practicing your makeup, working on your beats, promoting anything that you have, like figuring out new hairstyles to do. I know I cut my bangs like at the beginning. You could see this, yeah, but then I got tired of them because I don't like having my hair done very often, and like the fact that they were like always on my forehead was like starting to bother me. And like I have really sensitive skin, so like I get really red really easily, and like the bangs were like starting to give me pimples like at my forehead, and like I didn't like that. So I was like, I can't do that. So I removed them from my forehead. I actually really liked them though for like the time that I had them. I'm never encouraged to do bangs. Everyone that like is really close to me knows that like me and bangs are like, we're complicated. But I did it because I don't know, I just wanted to do it. This time it was like, I knew that I was doing it. The last time that I did it because I was left alone at home and I was just bored. So I literally just went up to the mirror and like I just cut them, and yeah. But this time it was like I was fully aware of my actions, and I actually got like a lot of good feedback on them. So I was actually really happy with them, because I was like, oh, I did them myself. So I was happy. I was like, oh my god, thank you. So yeah, I'm gonna be dyeing my hair. I don't know when. I definitely like loved the red that I had going on, but I wanted like a more of a purplish maroonish color, like a burgundy color. So I'm gonna try that next. I'm really excited for that because I was really feeling that color. And I'm getting my glasses too, so I finally be able to see, won't be that blind no more. So yeah, a lot of exciting things. Just wanted to share some things, and my next video will be up next week. Yes, next week. I'm not sure what day, but I'm gonna be posting weekly. I'm really excited for the next video. Check out the links that I attached before. I attached down below. They are very helpful links, in case you want to help other communities, and in case you're wondering how you can be of more help during this time. And I attached my playlist, check it out, jam out to it a little bit or whatever. And yeah, stay safe. And if you watched all my video, or even half of it, or even opened it, thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you liked the video, if you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you did. And leave me a comment, or send me a message about what you think. But yeah, so thank you, and Have a great start of your week. I hope I was able to give you some ideas.